Hey guys, it's been a while since the last video, and all I can say is I'm officially considered, as the youth say, Unk status. Yep, I recently turned 22, and all I can say is it was a lot more life-changing in perspective than any other birthday I had. I always expected my 18th or 21st birthday to be the significant ones, but I gotta say, 22 was the year my body decided enough was enough, and its present was a reality check. I didn't even realize this until the following day when I got out of bed, went to brush my teeth, looked in the mirror, and had a thought to myself I never had before. Who am I? I decided to ignore this feeling and continue focusing on my day, going out with friends and socializing. But almost immediately, I got tired and had no motivation to do anything. I drew it up to me just being tired from the birthday party. However, it still continued even when I had a full night's rest, and that's when I began to worry. Why are the things I used to enjoy now seem like a chore? Is this what growing up is like? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I got really in my head and started to disassociate in life. Everything felt like it was a movie, and I was just watching another person live a life in a body I felt was mine. Now, I've disassociated before, but that was caused through the use of weed, and even at that state, I knew that it would go away when the weed ran its course. The difference was, I was sober when this happened, and so I felt trapped. The next day, instead of having rational thought again, the way of thinking still remained. I always knew I was going to grow up someday, but I never thought about the process. I always saw changes in my body as I grew up, but I never noticed my behavior changing as well. Think back to when you were a child. I'm confident that a lot of people behaved a lot different than they do now. The issue with this change was that I was aware of it and afraid because I didn't want to grow up. I just wanted to stay the same way I was because I thought that was who I was as a person. I used to believe that no matter how old I got, I wouldn't change my interest or sense of humor, but clearly I was wrong. Life is constantly changing, and so it makes sense that people do as well, and it's something that everyone will have to accept. I know it's scary, anything with change is scary, and it's okay to be scared, but it's up to us to address that fear instead of hide from it. I truly believe that nothing happens in life for no reason, and at the end of the day, our body gives us these challenges so that we grow as a person. Kind of like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. We need to decide when to go from a child to an adult. You won't know when it will happen, but when it does, don't be afraid to accept it. So after the whole disassociation, I came to the understanding that just because I'm growing up, it doesn't mean I won't have fun anymore. It just means I'll be having fun differently. If I were to choose between going to a party or hanging with a friend, I'd be more inclined to hang with the one friend than go to the party. Ask me a year prior, and I would definitely pick going to the party as my choice. I'm still the same person, all that's changed is my preference in having fun. So if anyone is going through this, just know you aren't alone and it's completely natural as we get older. Don't be afraid to tell anyone about this because the best way to handle this is to address it instead of ignoring it. If this did help at all, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Love you all, and I'll see you in our next discussion.